Go therefore and make disciples. That command is very powerful to me. It's the last instruction our Commander-in-Chief gave us before He returned to the Father. And you would think it would be a command that would consume us, that is, His people. But unfortunately, it doesn't. I think there are several reasons for that. One is we think the words Great Commission, which is what this command of Jesus is called, means foreign missions. And so we relegate the fulfillment of the command to missionaries going to distant lands. A second reason the desire to disciple people doesn't consume a good portion of the church is because we confine the responsibility of discipling to professional clergy. We think it's the pastor's responsibility along with the church staff. A third reason is we've just simply wrongly defined what discipleship is. We think it to be more or less Bible study. But it isn't just studying the Bible. There's a whole lot more to it than that. Another false definition is evangelism. We wrongly think to reach people for Christ is what Jesus meant when He said, go and make disciples. Well, evangelism is a part of discipleship, but it doesn't stop there. It's actually the beginning. And finally, we aren't enthusiastic about the disciple-making process because we don't think we're qualified to disciple someone else. Perhaps this is the most significant reason. We just don't feel equipped to disciple another. But whatever the reason, the command is to every believer to disciple someone and teach them to observe what Jesus commanded. We at Real Truth Matters Ministries take this commission seriously. And over a year ago, we began to pray and to discuss what we could do to fulfill this command to disciple. There are so many people who sit in a church who have not yet been discipled and never will be. They hear week after week superficial messages that do not feed or lead them to observe all that Jesus commanded. In that time of prayer and discussion, Disciples Academy was born in our hearts. This is a website that cannot take the place of someone who will invest their life into another and mentor them, but we believe it's a great resource. In fact, if you're willing to take seriously the command to disciple someone and you don't know what to do, you can use Disciples Academy as a guide to help you teach someone else. The Academy is divided up into 3 parts. First, there's phase 1. We call it the induction stage. This is for someone who's not yet repented of their sin and trusted Christ, or for someone who wants to understand the gospel more in depth. It's comprised of 11 5-minute or less videos explaining the gospel in detail. It's an excellent resource to share with someone who has questions about the gospel. Second phase is the basic training phase. In this phase, we particularly look at new believers, and we give them information to help them, to ground them in the fundamentals of their faith, and serve as a solid foundation to grow on. There are 12 chapters that are interactive for a person to study at their own pace, or you can use it in a group. The last phase is advanced training. It will contain 68 systematic theological lessons, which also will be interactive. We believe when a person completes the Disciples Academy, he or she will be ready to be a disciple of Jesus, who then can also disciple someone else and thereby fulfill the Great Commission for themselves. You can find this resource at disciplesacademy.com, or you can go to Real Truth Matters website, realtruthmatters.com, and be directed to it. From all of us at RTM, may God bless you as you fulfill His command to be discipled and make disciples.